I got my second ICP test result back, and overall it looks like I'm heading the right direction with my trace elements. I do need to make some small tweaks, but I am in good shape there for the most part. The one thing that did concern me is the level of silicon in my RO water, because you also test that when you send in an ICP. The silicon was critically high in the first test and came back just as high, if not higher, on the second test. And so what I'm going to try to do is add a second DI filter to my RO station. So I grabbed another filter here, and luckily I already have a canister here on my shelf. And so I'm going to tee off my line out at the RO station and add this second DI filter and see if that helps with my hair algae. I can't remember why I have this on hand. I think I bought it some time ago for an old tank just to run some carbon or something like that. But either way, this is going to work out perfect for me. I'm glad I have it. I got to run up to Lowe's and get a couple of push to connect fittings. It's the only thing I'm missing to add this additional stage of filtration. The canister I have that's going to hold the second resin, it's more of a reactor, and so it's currently set up with barbed fittings for tubing when I needed to have the push to connect 1/4 inch line for the RO tubing. So that should be easy. They screw right out the barbed fittings. And I just need a standard size adapter to screw into there, and then I'll be able to tee it off and add that second stage of filtration. Back from Lowe's, I grabbed the push to connect fittings. A few options. First, I grabbed 2 elbows, which would just match the barb fittings that are already on the canister now. And then just because they had it, I noticed they had one with a valve on it. I grabbed that, just thinking if I have 2 canisters with DI resin, say the resin's depleted on one canister but not the other, maybe I can set this up so that I can shut that off and keep running the other one. I'm not sure. So I may or may not use that one. I'll more than likely just start with the elbows. So I'm gonna replace these, head out to the water station and tee off the line and add the second canister of DI resin. I mean, technically I could put this in here like this, but then you can see it's a little stressful here. It's probably gonna cause a leak over time. And it's because they're so close. So I'm almost wondering, maybe if I just have this 90 go straight up, have it go into this guy sitting up here, because it'll go straight up. It'll have to bend a little bit, but I can, since they're not so close, I can give it a little bit more slack to kind of curve into it, and that might work. Or I could replace this one with that valve that comes straight out, because then this can just easily feed straight into this, and then I can use this 90 over here, and I would have this 90 go straight up, and then have this sitting up here with the 90 coming out straight down, and then it's just a straight pipe to pipe. That's probably the best course of action. So now I'll run that straight. It's kind of hard to see because of this elbow, but straight into that. I have a 90 there, and I'm gonna put a 90 there, and that'll go straight up. Just turn the water on to test. I have a very small leak right here, so I'll just need to add some Teflon tape to the threads. That should fix that. Setup complete. We'll see if this helps with my algae problem at all. Hoping the second canister of DI resin, reducing that silicon, will have some type of effect on the algae. Let me know down in the comments if you think the silicon has absolutely zero effect on the algae, because that could be the case as well. But never hurts to have cleaner water, that's for sure. Anyway, water comes in through my hose here. goes into the sediment filter, 2 carbon blocks, over to my first canister of DI resin, now up into a second canister of DI resin, and then into the brute. So we shall see. About to make some cleaner water.